Hi guys, this is Scott WWFC here for the Wolfpack. Giving my match preview for the upcoming game against Tottenham Hotspur.
It's agony, ecstasy. We're all one big family. We've got each other's back. We're the Wolfpack. We're the Wolfpack.
So let's start with Wolves. We've just come away from that Thursday's loss to Espanyol 3-2 with no fresh injury concerns. So going into this game, I think a lot of the players that didn't feature in that will feature in this one. And the only concern that we do have that won't be returning will be Johnny. Johnny's still out with a foot injury, so it's another run out for Renegra. So with saying that, we still should have a strong team. We should still be very up for this game. With the fact that Caden's son not featuring, it's one of them where Tottenham are vulnerable. They haven't got no recognised striker up front. So it's one of them where we've got to capitalise on it. And we've got to do as much damage as we can. With no recognised striker, I don't think Tottenham will touch our defence. I don't think they'll even get through our defence. So I'm confident on the fact that they won't score. For us scoring though, I'm again confident that we can score. So I'll just get my prediction out of the way now. I reckon it's probably going to be a 1-0 to Wolves. But if it doesn't go that way, it's going to be a draw like 0-0. I can't see it being anything else. If they do nick one, then it will probably be a 1-1 draw. They're not going to win this game in my eyes. I think we have enough in the bag to stop them from scoring, and we have enough in the bag to score goals against them. But Tottenham are one of the top 6 teams, and they're a top 6 team for a reason. So we can't underestimate them at all, especially with Jose Mourinho as their head coach. So this is going to be an interesting game. It's going to be a good one. It's going to be probably end-to-end stuff. But I'm confident. I'm really confident that we'll continue our form in the Premier League as of late and get a win here. It's going to be a good game, especially at Tottenham's new stadium. That's probably going to be packed to the rafters with fans. So it's going to be a fortress. But I'm confident. We've gone into enemy territory before where it's been packed and we've done the business. So yeah, I'm confident. Going into my starting lineup, I'm going to go with Patricio in goal, Cody, Sace and Bolly at the back, Doherty on the right, Renegra on the left, Martinho Neves in the middle, and I'm going to see the return of Jimenez, Jota and Traore up front. This is going to be a tough game. It's a must-win game as well. We've both of us battling for Europe, and with the situation that Man City's going through at the minute, this is an opportunity to throw everything we can to guaranteeing a European place next season. So yeah, I'm confident that we've got enough to beat this team. It would be a lot harder game if they had Son and Kane in, but they're not going to be there. So we need to take full advantage of that. I've been speaking to a lad from Tottenham TV called Slav, who's got his thoughts on the game, and I'll just pass you over to him now.
What's going on, people? It's Slav from We Are Tottenham TV, and I'm ahead of this massive game on Sunday between Tottenham Hotspur and Wolverhampton Wanderers at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. 6th against 8th, 39 points v 40 points. A massive, massive game. Obviously, 4th and 5th is the target for both sides in the league at the moment, despite, it depends really on Manchester City's situation coming into the season. I think Wolves, going into this game, hitting the best form that they could probably get at the moment, knocking out Espanyol in the Europa League, doing unbelievably in Europe for their first season there for a while, and obviously Tottenham not so great, losing 1-0 to Leipzig and then losing at Stamford Bridge on Saturday 2-1. A poor performance. I think we were really poor in that game. We didn't take the game to Chelsea. We had let them have too much of the ball, showed them too much respect, and considering we had a 5 at the back, we conceded 2 really poor sloppy goals. Obviously we've got no Harry Kane and no Heung-min Son again this weekend, which is a massive, massive problem. I just don't see where the goals are coming from, to be honest. Dele hasn't stepped up. Lucas and Bergwijn, there's a lot of pressure on them to step up, but they're just not going to come up with big goals at the moment, to be honest. They're not strikers, and that's where I think we're going to struggle. Wolves, I have to say, I do love some of the players that they've got. Raul Jimenez, Diogo Jota, Adama. I mean, I could list the whole team. I think you've got a fantastic manager and a fantastic squad. And it's going to be a really, really tough game on Sunday. I think you'll come to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium full of confidence. You'll probably knock the ball around nicely and create a lot of chances. And However, I think if we defend well and we pass the ball around and we play our football and we create chances this weekend, then there is no reason why we cannot get a good result. We saw it at Molineux earlier in the season where we defended really well in December. All right, you had some chances, but we took our chances and we got the result that we needed on a very wet day at Molineux, and I think we can do the same this weekend. But like I said, we were really tame at Chelsea on the weekend, and Jose was quick to, actually in his press conference after to sort of come out and say that he's proud of the players and that they can't give more. And I see what he's trying to say, but at the same time, there's no reason you should, in a big London derby, sit back like that and let sort of just accept what felt like accepting a defeat. Ahead of Sunday, I think that if the likes of Lo Celso and Ndombele play with Bergwijn and Lucas, that's when we can really open up defences. Those two midfielders are really, really good with the ball at their feet. They can pick out a pass. They've got a great eye for a pass, rather, and they can really open up defences. Something that I've seen Wolves sort of be susceptible to of recent weeks. Obviously, last night conceding 3 goals to an Espanyol side. Jonathan Caleri's first hat-trick, first goals in Europe. And I think that we can definitely get a result on Sunday. It will be tough. Like I said, Wolves come full of confidence, and deservedly so. It's going to be a really, really tough game. The boys are going to have to work their absolute socks off. And obviously the long-term injuries to Kane and Son, like I said, who are a few weeks away from coming back, the onus is on Dele Alli essentially, and can he really step up on Sunday and get a good result for us and score a goal, or just do something out of nothing to really get the crowd going. The crowd's going to be really important Sunday as well. I think if you get an early goal, it can really sort of silence the crowd, put everyone to the back of their seats, a bit nervous, and it would be a really interesting one. From a Wolves perspective, they will see Spurs' sort of drop off in form, I guess you could call it, as a real opportunity to go and jump ahead of us in the race for the European spots next season. Obviously, it remains to be seen whether their European excursions will hinder their efforts on the domestic scene. But obviously, the likes of Neves and Jota and Jimenez, they can really, really cause us problems on the weekend. And Adama Traore can cause anyone a problem. His raw pace is simply unbelievable. And in terms of prediction, I think it will be a draw. I think it will be 1-1. It'll be a tight game, not many goals in it. The one thing that I do think works in Tottenham's favour is the fact that we haven't had a game in a week, obviously, by the time this game comes round. Or in fact 8 days to be precise, whereas Wolves would have played Thursday, Sunday, and then Thursday again ahead of a big game with the majority of their squad playing last night. Obviously, Ruben Neves was rested. Johnny Castro is doubt for the game. So it'll be I think it'll be a really, really good game to watch for the neutrals, and a really, really interesting game. My prediction is either a 1-1 or a 2-1 to Spurs. Really, really tough game to predict, but hopefully we can get the job done and sort of really push ourselves for those top 4 places.
So there you go. That was Slav Tottenham TV. There'll be a link in the description for his channel. Like, he reckons it's going to be a 2-1 to Tottenham. I don't see there being many goals in this game, if I'm honest. And if there is goals, it's going to be for Wolves. I can't see Tottenham getting one. If they do, it'll probably be a well-worked set piece or a wonder goal. That's the only way I can see them scoring, because I'm confident in our defence, especially with the return of Bolly. So, yeah, I can't see them scoring. My prediction is definitely going to be 1-0. And if it does end up being a draw, it's definitely going to be something like 0-0. But yeah, that's it. There's not really else to say. We've got Olympiacos, I think that's how you say it, in the next round of the Europa League. That's going to be a good one, a return for opponents, but also a winnable one. I honestly think we have enough there to win that one and progress even further. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Looking forward to this Sunday. Should be a good game. Confident in the team. Hope you are confident too. Leave your thoughts and comments in the section below on just your opinion on what's going to happen this Sunday. If you're happy with who we got in the Europa League, and what do you think the score is going to be as well. Let's see your thoughts on that. But as for now, I've been Scott WWFC. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope I didn't ramble on for too long, and I will see you on the next one.
We've got each other's back. We're the Wolfpack.